Hey, all you crazy kids out there. Happy Friday, TGIF. And you don't need a Steve Urkel or a Carl Winslow to enjoy tonight. So, we got you here at the Culture Marauders podcast, the show where we maraud on all culture and deliver the goods to you, the masses, the listeners out there. Thank you for joining us again. As always, we value your time and get ready for a good night. So, like I said, it's TGIF. It's been a action-packed weekend, fellow Marauders, or week, fellow Marauders. And, it's time for that wind down. So your boy Kellz has some Afro Head rum and a cherry vanilla Coke ready to rock out with y'all tonight. We're going to have a good time. We got a couple fellow Marauders, a couple OG Marauders with us that's come back to the show. So once you come on once and we're allow you to come back, you're fam. You got to pass the icebreaker, though. That's the thing. So once you get the stamp, seal, and approval, you're good to go. And these two, yeah, they're tried and true. So today, we are marauding on showbiz, and hey, there's no business like show business. So, welcome back to the Culture Marauders podcast. We're calling this one "Step into the Spotlight" with our guests Tamika, Archie Knights, and Stormii Knights. So, hey, welcome back, ladies. Welcome back.
How you doing? Thank you for having us back.
Of course, always. So, look, before we get down to brass tacks and business, we gotta welcome y'all back the right way. With a little bit of fun. So, okay, Stormii. You weren't that confident last time. Last time you were looking
I didn't know what you was gonna say. I'm good now.
All right. So show business, right? So we're gonna keep this, in regard and in the lane of show business. So I'm gonna go ahead and who wants to take this one?
Stormii can take it first.
All right, Stormii. All right.
We might have to get up for a minute.
All right. So since you were holding, that makes sense. Since you was holding up the show, it's on you this time. All right. So you got to get rid of one. One's got to go. All right. Mm-hmm. Denzel, Viola Davis, Don Cheadle, or Taraji P. Henson. Never to be seen or heard from again. None of their work exists anymore. They gone.
Don Cheadle.
How do you get rid of Don Cheadle?
Get out of there.
There's no way. No way.
He gave me 3 of my favorites. He's my least favorite, so he got to go.
All right. And I respect you. You're a filmmaker. Y'all are in the business. You know what you're doing, right? I'm just a guy with a podcast. What do I know? I want to talk to the professional, right? Why would you cut Don Cheadle?
Because like I said, he's not. I mean, he's okay. He's okay, but he's not like one of my favorites. I love Denzel movies. I love Viola Davis, and can't nobody beat Cookie Line. So she's number 1 on the list. If you said I had to cut 3 of them, all of them be gone except for her.
Really?
I love me some Cookie Line. I follow, Taraji pretty much all through her career. So
right. And
I didn't
know that she was as old as she is.
Yeah, she baby boy. She's around, so and Denzel pretty much with him, what is it, Devil in the Blue Dress?
Yep, Devil in the Blue Dress. Look, what was it? Was it Heart Condition back in the day?
Yep.
What he was on Elsewhere too? He was on St. Elsewhere back in the 80s, right?
Who?
Denzel.
I don't know. I ain't following him back that far now.
That's when he had the big mustache.
I don't think I can name anything that, maybe only one that Don Cheadle movies in that I've seen.
I can name 3. Oceans 11, 12, and 13. Those are 3 movies.
Yeah.
So, look,
wasn't he in Avengers too?
He was. Hotel Rwanda.
But wasn't he in Hotel Rwanda?
Yeah, he was in there too.
That's the only thing I really remember.
Yeah, that's one I remember.
Out of my head. Even though I know he was in Avengers, but that's the only one that really sticks out.
I mean, he was the poor man's Iron Man, right? He was Iron Man without all the cool gadgets. He just had missiles and stuff, which really didn't amount to much against all the other super villains and stuff, but he did his thing. Matter of fact, he was the only one that wound up paralyzed messing around with them. So, I mean, but anyway, look, this is going to be a very unpopular opinion, fellow Marauders. Now, and hear me out when I say this. I honestly think Don Cheadle is more talented than Denzel Washington.
Can we go ahead and
in
broadcast? What?
But why?
He will never top. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you what he'll never top. King Kong ain't got nothing on me. And he'll never top that.
He played Miles Davis. He played Miles
Yeah,
Davis.
American Gangster beat that. Come on, next.
He was an Avenger. Denzel wasn't an Avenger.
Doesn't matter. He don't need to be.
And he played in Great Debaters. He did Great Debaters. See, let me tell you something. Let me tell you about Great Debaters. I'm about to give you a little bit of info. When he did that movie, you know, that program ended in 1947. He wanted to bring that program back to Wiley College. So he donated over $1 million in gifts and money to restart that program. And by restarting it, those students have over 35 national titles, and 98% of them have gone on to graduate school. I'm just saying.
And she just said
Don Cheadle ain't done such a thing.
But not even that. Just give me one quote from Don Cheadle.
No,
There's
so many to choose from. You know, I mean, you know, she's splitting hairs here. I could choose from so many, but you know, I'm not gonna play the game with y'all today.
You don't want to brought the game up.
Right. In my opinion, though, honestly, like I'm more of a Don Cheadle fan because it seems like to me Denzel kind of plays the same role ever since Training Day. He's kind of been stuck in that same kind of role. You know, the bad guy was cool to see with him, but he's the same person. Like it sounds the same mannerisms, the same type of dialect, everything. It just doesn't seem like he's shaking the Training Day character.
But
he was a different character in The Preacher's Wife.
Preacher's Wife, but that's what I'm saying.
That was from 1996. I'm sorry.
Doesn't matter. Devin the Blue Dress, he was a different character.
No, he was Easy Rollins, right? So he was still kind of like a low life, but he was a detective. And then Don Cheadle Don Cheadle actually stole the show in that movie. He stole that movie.
Who?
Don Cheadle was playing Mouse. He kind of stole the movie.
Wow.
What?
Nah. I didn't even know he was in that movie. How about that?
Nobody really knew who Don Cheadle was back in that time. So,
I didn't know he was in that movie.
Yo, Don Cheadle goes back to the not Golden Girls. It was the Golden Palace, but like the spinoff of the Golden Girls. He was actually on that series. So, I mean,
I didn't even see that series. I ain't heard that.
Nobody watched Golden Palace. It was so whack. It was like.
So the thing about it is, he didn't get good roles.
So let's
That's
go with
his
this.
fault.
The difference between him and Denzel is Denzel named me something that he did that was whack. Okay, that's what I thought. On to the next question.
No. Denzel had a whack movie. I just can't think of it right now.
Yeah, see what I'm saying?
All right, look. The only reason I'm going back and forth with y'all is because y'all are certified Marauders. If it was anybody else, I'd just mute you. But I respect I respect it. And hey, welcome back, ladies. I really appreciate y'all coming back through. We're gonna have some fun. We off to a good start already. So hey, we're gonna get to it. So since we last spoke, oh man, that was what, back in the summer, late spring, I believe it was.
Was it?
It's been a little bit. No. We had y'all on for the panel discussion as well.
Yes,
so
yes.
It's been a little bit though. It's been a little bit. So how y'all been?
Been well. You know, just sitting here gaining that old pandemic weight. Yeah, we got the pandemic 20. You know, but we've been, you know, still moving and shaking, hustling, grinding.
Oh yeah. I see.
Last time we was on your show, both of us could fit comfortably on your screen.
I had to turn to the side like this.
We'll get the good angles. We're gonna get the good angles.
Wait, hold on.
All right. So COVID, right? So I mean, look, you mentioned COVID. How has COVID basically changed your plans? Because I'm sure y'all had a whole different route. You know, y'all doing the show, y'all on the on channel, you know, y'all was doing, you know, behind closed doors and had plans for season 2 and everything was ramping up. How did COVID kind of shift that for you?
Well, the only thing it really did was for our filming of Behind Closed Doors, it pushed it out, you know, a few months. Instead of us being able to launch like we did last year around Thanksgiving. So now we're having to do it around February. But it really didn't slow us down because it gave us more time to come up with other projects. So in the mix of doing that, then we did a lip sync stage production. Then we were able to do, you know, now I do apparel for our company, So it really didn't do much of a huge slowdown for us. It actually kind of helped us focus a little bit more in doing additional things.
Okay.
So.
All right. And so how is that taking off for you? Was there a learning curve to any of this? Look, we got to make it happen somehow.
We family, right? You already know how we do. Dive in. That's what we did.
Blindfolded with our hands behind our back.
All right. So you just mentioned, so behind closed doors got shifted from Thanksgiving to February. And is that going to coincide? Clearly it coincides with the announcement that y'all got coming on, or the announcement that's out, but y'all going to say and lay on the fellow Marauders here tonight. Yeah. So how did that affect, with the cast and all that stuff? Was everybody like, all right, cool, we'll roll with it? Or was it scheduling conflicts and all that stuff? Were people acting like prima donnas and stars and you had to rank? Look, y'all shaking your head. I didn't even finish the question. Yeah. Prima donnas and stars and scheduling conflicts. So with y'all being a producer and director, how did y'all handle that?
Well, in various ways. At first, it was kind of cool because we kind of just let it ride because we knew we had time. We got a little time, and we understand the pandemic is going on. We know people got lives, and they helping us out, right? So we understood that. But as time got closer, it got to the point where, you know what, you can't do it. Let me replace you. I'll replace you and get somebody else to do it. And we have replaced a few people.
Oh, wow.
Rewrote parts
and everything,
and wrote parts on the fly. Just, you know what, I seen them, they good, let's do this too. So we were, we got a lot of different what's the word I'm looking for, a lot of different elements in this now because the way we wrote it.
Okay, all right.
Wrote it,
so
I wrote it.
So these folks are with y'all from the jump, right? Season 1. Was there a lot of hard feelings, or like how do you take somebody who's help you grow this and they embody the character, right? How do you kind of soothe that over, or do they understand that, hey, this is business, nothing personal, and we got to move on? How did y'all handle that portion?
So pretty much everybody that we replaced, they understood because they knew that we were on a time schedule. They understood. Nobody had any hard feelings. They actually even came back and was like, well, if you got anything else, let us know.
No, we booked up. Sorry, fam.
Yeah, you gotta wait till 3.
So I think it probably hurt my feelings more than it probably did them, because we wrote the parts for them, and got everything prepared for them. And so for us to have to replace them, at first I was in panic mode because I was like, am I going to be able to find anybody that's going to, do the same things that they did? But it worked out for us.
Okay. So COVID, to a lot of people, COVID has been a menace, like most of the country and the world, ideally. But for some, it's been kind of like a creative awakening, right? So how has it been for you? Do y'all fall in that line of it being more of a creative awakening because y'all are about to do something totally different, right?
Yep.
So explain, how COVID has affected you in your creativity mindset. I
think it gives you, being at home and not having that, that hustle and bustle mentality that I got to go here. It makes you sit. Mm-hmm. When you sit, you think. When you think, you can create. And so with us, that's pretty much all it did was help us create, and grow bigger. Meet new people. And we actually met a whole lot of new people, being at home, then being out, outside. We meet people from all over the world, which is a great thing. And, I think a lot of people, if they really just sit at home and embrace that part, a lot more people can be creative instead of just focusing on the negative part. We focused on the positive part of it. Hey, we at home. We said if we're going to be home, we can do this. And that's what we did.
Okay. So with that being said, did you go back and maybe look at how you were, writing and how you were, creating this show? Did it make you go back and take a second look at it and be like, hey, maybe we can tighten up on this, or maybe we can do this different now that you've had that extra time to kind of see those things? Or were you like, hey, this is good to go, let's rock?
No, we did it. Go ahead.
Well, for me, I think what it did was allow me to expound more on things that we didn't do last season. And so with sitting and having all that time, then it was like, hey, you know what? last season, this was only 15 pages. Let's make it 24, you know. Let's just write. I mean, it was kind of one of those, let's just write. And so I just started writing. And then it was a lot of things that Stormii was doing that she didn't have time to write in the script. So I took upon myself and I'm writing and I'm writing and I'm writing. And I just keep writing. So I'm like, I might need to stop, you know, and then I get to a point where I'm like, okay, you handle these characters because you write better for them. And it's just, at this given point, all it did was just allow us to go into it with a more clear mind.
Yeah. Okay. And like with me, we're going back, you know, for of course with our news, you know, we have to take out some of the old stuff and put in new, right? Because we're going to put it on what we're going to put it on. Right. And when we did it, I'm going back looking at the old footage and I'm like, ooh, if I put this right here, it's gonna make it better. So
exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like,
and I pretty much almost did the whole first part of the first episode. I kind of already redid that one.
Okay.
So I think, you know, episode 2 was fine, and then I'm working on episode 3 now, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, it's so boring for episode 3. So that's where I am now.
Okay. So, yeah, well, look, you can't give everything within the first 2 or 3 shows. You gotta reel them in, because that's what happened to me. I was watching it and I got reeled in for season 1. I'm like, all right, let's see what's happening here. So I like where it's going. So this is your baby, right?
Yeah.
What is it that we can expect to see in season 2? You know, with the recastings and all this stuff. Because now, I mean, I'm super interested, because it was already wild the first season. So
now the second season, it's wild. It's behind closed doors going wild. How about that?
Oh,
it's a lot more drama. A lot.
How do you add more drama? Because it was a gang of drama in season 1. So y'all turned up the dramometer.
It's a lot more drama. When I say
we have more characters.
Yeah, we have last season we had 18 cast members. This time we have like a total of 41.
Holy dang. Ooh, that's a lot of people to fit on the stage if y'all win an award, man. Y'all gonna be looking like an MC Hammer concert, man.
Like extras and stuff like that.
Right.
Last season, remember, we shot most of it by ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
This season, we actually had a production crew.
Nice. Okay. See, I actually liked the way y'all shot it. I thought it was almost like rogue like cinematography, and it added that different element to it. You know, almost like you were actually just peering into a conversation or peering into a discussion or a situation. So I actually like that portion of it. So, but hey, if you got the pros, you gotta go with that.
We were still the pros. We just had we actually had new people who want to get into the business. They don't know how, so we allowed them to, you know, teach them and show them how to do it.
Oh, that's what's up. That's cool.
Yeah. So we still film. And some of the stuff that we just know we wanted to film, we filmed it. We like, look, because you know we got to make sure we get it right.
Got you.
All right. In the filming.
Cool. So you said February, right? So speaking of February, we're gonna move on to the next portion.
You got a better time to take care for me.
A new vision of it. So you left On, right? You left On channel.
Yes.
Tell us why.
Well,
exactly, right?
Yeah, so we family. Let's go ahead. There was no, and we loved being on the network, but there was nothing put in place for any of the content holders to eventually get paid. Okay. And we were on the network for over a year. And so we felt like being established for at least 3 years, you should be able to have something. If it wasn't like, you know, just giving it to the top 10, because we stayed within the top 10 for like 9 months of popular news. And you know, you had people on the network that Brian J. White, which is the president of the network, he had films on there, Lou Gossett Jr., you know, so you know that those pull some subscribers, so you should be able to at least pay some. And like I said, we weren't looking for like thousands of dollars, but you know, hey, if you
break you off something,
$100 or 150, you know, then it shows that, hey, they feel a little bit more accomplished than getting nothing. And so we just wanted to branch out and do something that's going to provide that for a content holder.
Okay. All right. And so with that being said, Nuvysion Media Group is now, y'all created the Nuvysion channel, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
Cool. Congratulations. I think that's super dope. And when y'all sent me the press release, I was like, holy shit, this is really dope. Yeah, I'm super happy for y'all. And it's necessary because, you know, you look at like the history of Black-owned television, Black-owned entertainment. You got BET, you got the OWN network, Oprah Winfrey, you know, Bounce TV, TV One, and even On Channel, you know. So y'all are now part of that small but yet elite group for Black creators, Black content creators, Black media. So congratulations and thank you. So
Thank you.
So with that, so the idea of the Nuvysion channel, what is the idea behind it? What is it? Who is this for? And what is your target audience?
You want me to? Okay. So basically, it's for the independent filmmakers, the independent artists. You know, because we're gonna have music, we're gonna have films, we're gonna have church, we're gonna have all that on there. Sports, okay. And it's for people that really can't get on the Netflix, the Hulus, you know, and all that. So, you know, we're trying to give them, you know, an outlet to show their work. Because if you go and just look at some of these YouTube videos, some of these guys are like awesome, but the world will never know because they're on YouTube. You know, and they are hoping that, you know, people see them and push and all that stuff. But the one thing that's gonna set us apart is that we're gonna help you push this as well. We're gonna help you market this. Good. You know, so that's that. Now for the viewers, we're gonna give you give you content that you haven't seen or you're not used to seeing. You know, you'll be able to see, you know, the LGBT stuff on there. You'll be able to see Black, you know, movies, Black, you know, Black cast, Black. What's the word? Produced, all of that, you know, Asian produced, you know, you'll be able to see all of that. It's not, you know, it's not censored, you know, and that's the one thing that I think is going to set us apart. Okay. So you said that. So, you know, what can we expect on the platform? Like you said, you know, you got gospel shows and stuff like that. So this is reaching out to everybody. Have cooking, you know, we're gonna have cooking shows. Oh, okay. Podcasts.
We have travel. We have we have travel. Kids and family. We have classics, so you will be able to see some old black and white that you haven't seen in forever that you'll have to super search for. Yeah. You know, we're digging in the crates for some content. That's what's up. And then we have sports. Yeah. And we are going to do a gaming category. Good. So those who do online gaming and things of that nature, they will be able to find that on there as well. And NMG Originals, which is Nuvysion Media Group Originals. So original films that we actually produce. Nice. Okay. Hey, I love it. I love it. And you know, with all the stuff on TV right now, we definitely need some stuff with some substance to it. I'm tired of looking at the whack Bachelor, you know, and stuff like that. Y'all doing a Bachelor type show? No, we actually have 3 shows. That's not one of them. One of them we're producing new is going to be it's a show called a talk show. And the talk show will have 2 hosts, and so it will kind of be more of this platform like Ellen or Oprah, kind of that nature. Okay. They'll interview people. Then we'll have another show. It's called Sultry Soul, which is our music show. So any of those who kind of remember back in the day, Donnie Simpson with Midnight Video Soul. There you go. So it's gonna be like that. We're gonna have a host, and the music and videos that they will be presenting to everyone will be independent artists. Nice. Right. So that's it gives the independent artists ability of their music being heard nationwide, right? And their videos to be seen. And then they will choose a video of the week and then interview the actual artist. So we'll have that. And then another show that we're producing is called the DJ's Corner. It's 2 DJs battling. And they will be given a song, and they will have to mix it on spot, so they won't know the song beforehand. And we will choose it will be a winner based off of the crowd. It'll be a winner, and then the winner will win a prize, cash prize, and then they will come and we'll have a championship round, and then it's the DJ's battle. Man,
Hey, y'all got it covered. This is dope. I'm excited. So, and it's on Roku and Google TV, from what I understand, correct?
That's correct.
So tell me the process of bringing this vision to those platforms, and how important was it to actually have them be the ones to host this? So go ahead.
Well, let me tell you.
I got deep on you. I want to know some detail.
So let me tell you. Well, the most popular right now, outside of, of course, TikTok and all the other things, when it comes to streaming, is through Roku and Google TV.
Right.
And so and then after a while we'll be able to put it on, apps and stuff as well. But currently that is like the most popular thing that people have is smart TVs, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have that. And so now people are starting to sway away from cable and satellite, and they're starting to use the streaming.
Yep.
And if you notice that some of the big wigs of companies, they're starting to catch on and put those streaming apps on as well. So it's kind of, the market is there. So why not jump out there? Because with the streaming, people can take their Rokus and it's portable. They can take it out of town with them,
Yep.
Yeah. And so for us, we felt like that was a market to tap into, and we just jumped on it.
Okay. So was it a difficult process, or did you just reach out to say, "Hey, Roku, it's us. Let us in"? Like,
well, no, actually, we have a content holder.
Okay.
So they pretty much did majority of that work, the basic framework. They did most of that for us already. So all we really had to do is get the content.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because if we had to build it and all that stuff, we probably wouldn't even be ready until 2023.
Well, better late than never. It would have came, but you just had to have a little patience.
It would have came, but it'd have been rough. It'd have been hard in the yard,
Yeah.
But yeah, so we did, and they kept reaching out to me, and it was so funny because I was bringing it up to Tamika last year. I said, "What do you think about that? We have our own." She was like, "Well,
naysayer, you can't be the negative one of the group.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, I was nervous, and for me, it was like, I think that was the big thing as far as when it came to YouTube as well. As I was like, oh man, for me doing most of the marketing part, I'm thinking, oh my God, can I handle that and trying to get viewers? And that was my main concern. And then after a while, I started thinking, oh, we got so much on our plate already. So to actually, host the actual streaming channel, I was just like, man, can we do that? And then we got to add this on and add that on. So I was nervous. And then after a while, I thought about it and prayed about it and slept on it. And so the next time she came to me months later and brought it up, I was like, yeah, okay, I'll check it out. Let me get on the call. Let me see what they're talking about. And after getting on the call, I was like, okay, you got your credit card?
And this is me. I said, what? What happened? Wait a minute, are we ready? And see, that's me now, so it kind of flipped. It was funny.
Well, that's good because, it is a big step. You're venturing into the unknown, and this is your baby. This is your project, and everything that comes with it. So you want to do right by it. So, I can understand the trepidation on it, and just, you got to do it right. And clearly y'all have figured it out, and y'all have done it right. So, I'm proud of y'all. I, honestly, sincerely from your boy, Kellz, hey, I'm proud of y'all. So thank you. So, everything's set in place, right? Y'all locked and loaded. Y'all ready to rock starting next month. What's the plan for growth going forward, right? So I'm sure you have, you named some of the programming and the DJ show and everything else that's coming up. What's your outlook for growth going forward?
Well, sheesh. Yeah.
So far as content, I think once it gets out there and people start seeing it, I think it will speak for itself, and we'll start getting more content holders coming to us and asking to be on the channel. So that's the first plan. The second thing is to build up viewers. Once we build up viewers, then like I said, we build up the viewers, the content will come. Right. And vice versa. Mm-hmm. They go hand in hand. Then we plan to expand to, like we said, Apple, what is it called? Apple TV. That'll be the next step, and then eventually have live TV.
Okay.
Our platform does give us the ability to do video on demand and live currently right now, but we're just going to stick with video on demand right now, kind of crawl before we walk type situation.
Right.
So that's kind of where we are now. The biggest challenge for me on the marketing end is getting people to trust you with their content.
Right.
You know, as filmmakers, you know, we hold our projects dear to our heart. And so we don't care if it sit on the shelf for 50 years and nobody see it but our grandkids, you know. But, you know, it's that fear that somebody's going to try to steal our stuff or steal our idea. And so, you know, I've been fortunate enough to speak with a couple of people, well, actually 3 that's already on board that trust us with their content. And one gentleman, heck, I done turn around and put him on board with Nuvysion because he has been great, and he lives in Maine, you know, and didn't know me from, you know, Eve or whatever, right? But he trusted us and trusted the process and believed in what we are trying to do. And so with that being said, we're hoping that we can get others to do the same, because we're not asking anyone for money or anything like that to be on our platform. All the thing we're asking for is the ability to be able to put your work out there. That's it.
Okay. And y'all sound truly for like a media group for the creator, if I'm not mistaken. So
that's correct.
Because you got a lot of operations out there, man. A lot of people who are shaky, and you know they promise you the world, but they don't deliver. So to have y'all really, you know, be out there for the creator. Stormii, you even mentioned it. You know, your filming crew. You know, you're giving somebody a chance who, you know, wants to get in, you know, but just didn't really have the know-how. But you're giving them a chance to work on the production and stuff of your series, and you know, and then you know the other stuff you're talking about. You know, just helping people grow, and I like it. I really do like it, and it's needed out there, especially today. You know, a lot of people don't have the means to do those things, especially with COVID locking them down, and y'all are offering them a avenue and a platform to showcase their talents. So very cool. So let's talk about, you know, the journey, right? The journey continues. So when we spoke, when we first met, you know, like about a couple months from now last year, right? So, you know, things are different. Y'all grown, you know, and it's cool to see the growth. I'm excited about the product that's coming. You know, when you launch next month, right? What's your dream scenario? The reception. What is the reception of this Nuvysion channel? What's the ideal scenario of that?
My ideal scenario is as soon as I launch, in the next 3 months, we'll have at least 3,000 subscribers.
Okay.
You know, and that, you know, and have at least 20 to 25 different types of content. That, you know, that's my idea. You know, that's my idea. But you know, reality is that I know it could possibly happen. I just know that I have to work 3 times as hard to make it happen.
Okay. So is new media your full-time jobs now? Nope. Okay. Well, y'all gonna have to carve out some space, because this mug jumps off and takes off like, you know, like I'm sure it will. What's your plan? Like, what are you gonna do? How are you balancing?
You know what, to be honest, when I decided to do this, my plan was, I know that Stormii wanted to retire by the age of 55. Well, you know, that's only 5 years from now.
Don't be telling my business.
I know.
Yeah, she was
I can throw it out there. She look good for 50, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
I mean, I'm be honest with you. I thought you were like mid-30s, to be honest with you.
See, there you go. But
she done told my business.
But the thing is that my plan was for her to be able to retire, and residual still comes in, and it won't look like we're missing anything. You know, because I'm gonna stay at my job till the wheels fall off. You know, I'm just, you know, I am. I'm staying till the wheels fall. But that's what I wanted. So I wanted it to be able to get to a point of her retiring and doing something that she truly loved, and not doing something that she has to do. You know, and so for me, I've always wore several hats and stuff. I mean, because, you know, I kept getting up, walking out of here to go to the other room, because I do our apparel and everything. And I also do like custom, like right here, I'll show you custom tumblers.
Okay.
You know, and that's to help with.
Wait. Is that Dallas Cowboys?
Yes.
Oh man, you clouding up my screen with that garbage. Get
Cowboy fans, but hey, there's some people
but
out there that
but
is,
Cowboys
so.
sell.
But
you know, you're right, 100%.
Yeah, so it's just different things that I was trying to put in place for the moment of when it's time to retire. You know, it's kind of one of those type of situations. I know that when this gets bigger, I know that I will have to do some shifting, or I call time management. Currently, the time management is working for me so far, but I haven't really jumped ahead as far as what it's going to look like 5 years from now.
Okay. All right. So with that being said, you said 5 years from now. Let's wind it back to 3 years from now. What will this channel, what are you hoping, you know, besides not the immediate launch, long term, right? We're looking long-term vision. What do you want your channel to be?
Well, 3 years from now, what I see is that our content holders are going to be extremely happy because we do have a 1 year plan. After a year of being on Roku and everything, our plan is at that point to start paying our content holders, right? And so as the subscribers grow, of course, the percentage, because that's how our platform is set, is to pay them a percentage off of the subscribers and viewers that they have. So of course, the more subscribers, then the more we'll be able to increase that percentage. And then instead of the top popular 5 viewed shows, then we might be able to do like the top 10. By 3 years, we may be able to just pay our content holders, period.
Okay.
Especially the ones that started out with us.
Yeah, especially the ones that started out with us.
That's good. So, taking care of those that started on the journey with you and grew with you, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, correct.
That's what's up. Very cool. Very cool.
On the journey.
That's it. The journey continues, as you can clearly see down here. That's right. So, well, I mean, look, that's not an easy thing to do, to launch your own network, right? Launch your own channel. I mean, me and Rina, we dabbled with it with the Culture Marauders, and you know, we kicked around some ideas, but it is a lot of moving pieces, and for y'all to be that dedicated and that locked in is so impressive. And you know, to be, you know, a black women, but lesbian black women, you know, in the entertainment industry, it speaks volumes. And you know, that right there should be commended, because you know, somebody who's looking on the outside being like, you know, we can't do this, or you know, we have a hard time doing this, they can look at y'all as an example and then, you know, draw inspiration from it. And you know, hey, sky's the limit. So y'all are an inspiration, you know, to a lot of people out there, including myself, me and Rina, to show that it can be done. You know, you just stop BSing, stop doubting. It just jump on.
You gotta do it. And that's doubt and fear are our biggest enemies. You know, if you have that fear that you're gonna fail, you've already failed, because you're gonna stop yourself from doing it.
Correct.
You know, and with us, you know, that's one thing that I think that's where we come in. Because with me, I'll say, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this. Well, I'll be like, well, you know, right now it ain't ready. I ain't ready to do it right now, you know, but I want to do it, but it ain't time for me to do it.
Right.
This one right here, I just say it. She be like, all right, well, we gonna do this. Here's this, here's this, here's this. What? Wait, hold on, I wasn't ready. You know. And so you do have to have that person that's gonna push you, and that's where Miss Thing over here comes in.
The thing is that there's a lot of people that sit around and say, I shoulda, coulda, woulda, right? And I wish I would have done it. Then when somebody else come up with the idea, man, I knew I should have did that. I came up with that idea 10 years ago.
And then they say, man.
You know, so it's one of those type of situations where if you have an idea, jump on it. You never know. If it doesn't work out, guess what? You tried. If you know, and if that one that does work out, then you're gonna be like, "Ooh, wait a second, I wasn't expecting this," you know. And that's kind of where we are with Nuvysion Media Group. You know, we look at it and we go, "I wasn't expecting this." You know, we knew we were doing something, but you know how many people out there start out doing something and then it ends up going a business plan, and it turns out to be a hobby, and then then it's like, well, you know, I tried something back in the day. I had like a little business that I was doing a little bit, but you know, ours kind of took out really quick, and we've had so many great support from coming from all angles and all different states. It's just been miraculous.
That's good. Well, I mean, when you're cranking out a good product and something that people actually care about and, you know, want to be a part of, it's easy. You know, it's just like what, Flies to a light, right, or something like that. Moss to a light, whatever those saying. You know, yeah.
Moss to a light.
You know what I'm saying.
But, I got you.
Thank you. I'm a little slow. I'm from Nebraska. but anyway, like I was saying though, but it is though. You know, when you put out a good product, it's not hard to be attracted to it, and you know, doubt is the only thing that keeps you from reaching that goal. You know, you are, you know, realistically in your own way. And, you know, when you remove that doubt, the sky's the limit, you know, and we're only here on this earth for a small amount of time, you know, and you only have so much time to punch a hole in the earth and leave your mark and, you know, and erase the doubt, you know, and just do your thing. So it's very commendable that y'all are taking that step and, you know, just living and having fun with it. And it seems like y'all have a lot of fun. So with that being, you know, said, what show are you excited about the most? And I'm not trying to like have y'all like pick and choose your kids. What are you excited the most about with the launch of this network, you know, programming wise?
For me, I don't know why, but I'm super excited about the sports channel category we're going to have, because we have a wrestling affiliation that is a part of the channel that is that's gonna be. I'm excited, and it's actually the gentleman that I said that's in Maine,
right?
That he's been a huge help with us, and yeah, I've seen some of his wrestling stuff, and I was like sitting there looking like I haven't watched in so long, and to watch it, and then to hear that other people actually still watch it and enjoy it, I'm really excited.
So y'all wrestling fans?
I like wrestling. Yeah,
I used to be. You
know, with the Von Erichs, you know, it's back in the day.
Oh man, yeah, I start with that. I'm a big Triple H fan. I've always been a Triple H fan. That's my dude. So yeah. Just
that was like mine was, you know, the Von Erichs, and it came up to the Undertaker and stuff like that. You know,
like old school. And if you look at when you see our channel, you're gonna get that feel as well. You know, it's gonna take you back to your childhood. You're like, oh, I remember this. Yeah. You know, but you also have the new wave stuff as well. So, you know, we try to have something for everybody. So we trying to leave no stone unturned.
That's what's up. So Stormii, you didn't answer my question. So what are you excited about with the launch? What show?
I can't pick.
What do you mean you can't pick?
I can't pick. I'm excited about all of it. I want to see how all of it turn out.
That's good. It's a politically correct answer right there.
I say this. It's gonna be. It probably had to be the DJ battle.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds super dope. Like yeah, because
I've always wanted to do. And when Tamika was talking about, oh, what about a DJ battle? I said, man, I've always wanted to do that. I always wanted to see.
She was like, oh yeah, I could be the host. I was like,
she didn't want me to be the host.
You is not who I pictured.
I'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna be a host of one of these shows. I'm gonna be famous.
Like, look, the boss got to step down from you know the top of the mountain and you know mingle amongst the commoners. You can do that. Come on.
This. She already put me in season 2 of Behind Closed
Doors. I saw. Hey. Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. So, are you gonna stay within your box, or are you gonna branch out and ad lib a little bit?
I think I branched out and ad lib a little bit.
All right.
Because you know, I wrote for myself, so you know, it's pretty much to I can say anything. Because like one of the scenes, didn't we just ad lib all the way? Yeah, we got one scene that wasn't even it wasn't even wrote in the script. And we just ad-libbed that whole scene.
And that was because we were supposed to, it was supposed to be something else. And and then we were just like, okay, forget it. And we just went ahead and just rocked with it. We just rolled with it.
That's cool. So look, when y'all are big time and y'all don't know your boy Kellz anymore, like, hey ladies, it's me. Like who?
Like who?
Hey, we didn't forget about you because I hit you up.
That's true. Hey. I
kept going through my message. I was like, he in here. I know his name is in here. There you go.
Hey, I was surprised and happy at the same time. I was like, what? They remembered me. Cool. So I appreciate it. Look, before I get y'all out of here, look, I got one more question, right? So, you got the network and everything, the channel. Who is your dream celebrity that you would like to star on one of your shows or on a role or whatever? That one celebrity, if you could get them, who would it be?
You already know mine.
Was that all?
You want to say? You know it? Come on, what I say?
Is it Taraji?
It's Taraji.
Taraji P. Henson. All right, for Stormii.
To you know what? And I, I think it's probably because I watched this movie today. But for me, I think it would be Nicolas Cage.
Oh yeah,
Nicolas Cage. Yo, that dude's the worst actor in the world. He's terrible. Why would you?
I like Nicolas Cage now.
I like him.
What? Like the National Treasure? Like
Gone in 60 seconds. Come on, man.
National Treasure. But I also watched Face Off today. And the way he did that role in there, I was like, yeah.
But I wouldn't pick Nicolas Cage.
I would say Nicolas Cage. That's just me. I'm gonna have to throw out Nicolas Cage. But I mean, if I chose a female, then my female would actually be Julia Roberts.
You know what? I was gonna put her in the icebreaker question. My uncle Rob, he said Con Air. Con Air was all right, you know, but I think Con Air was good because the rest of the cast was so strong. Mm-hmm. It kind of masked the PU from Nicolas Cage.
You're a hater.
But yeah, if I had a number two, it would be Sandra Bullock. It would be out of those two, Taraji and Sandra Bullock.
Okay, all right. So
I don't know what male would I pick.
No, because I wouldn't mind.
My male.
Oh, you know what? I wouldn't mind getting Tay Diggs though.
Yeah.
Yo, we ain't seen Tay Diggs in a minute, huh?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting him.
Because I was gonna say, you know what? I probably would go with. Because I do like him as an actor. Ludacris. I like him as an actor.
He's gotten good. I saw him on Fred Claus when he was playing the elf around Christmas time. Mm-hmm. I was like, Ludacris is in this, but his acting's gotten pretty
I like him or Tyrese.
Well, the last thing that Tay Diggs has done though is All American. That's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the latest, and that's like recent.
We need to bring somebody out the archives. Who was out of the archives?
Oh man, Tim Reed. I mean, I don't know. Somebody you got.
Tim Reed. WKRP in Cincinnati.
That's right. Venus Flytrap in the flesh. You got to get him on there. There it is. Who else?
Out the archive.
Man, there's so many like old school, like dope black actors and actresses out there. Like you could probably pull.
Yep.
Yeah. So
you probably right.
Hey, Robert Townsend. What's he doing right now?
Yeah, I'm saying, but see, I wouldn't want to pull him into acting. I would want Robert Townsend to come and direct one of my films.
Yeah. He should direct y'all's story.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
See? Don't pay me now. I can wait. But, you know, Robert Townsend should come and direct
riches.
From rags to riches.
You know, he's actually my favorite. Like,
no, that's why I mentioned it. Yep.
Yeah, because I actually would love for him to just view behind closed doors and just give me insight. That's all. I don't want nothing else from him. Just watch it and just tell me what you think, and then walk away.
Ooh, I got one right here. Keenan Ivory Wayans.
I thought about him, but I don't know. You know, they family's still in the mix, so they still relevant, kind of.
You got to find one of the lesser known ones, like Leonard Wayans or somebody that somebody don't know. You know
who is Leonard Wayans?
Alex Wayne over there.
Go get Pookie, they cousins.
There's like 19 of them cats, man. Like you could pull one of them.
And now they got their kids out here.
Exactly. And Damon Wayans Jr. looks just like Damon Wayans with hair. It's crazy. So you probably won't be able to, you know, he's big time right now. So he's going, you know, but look, you got to start somewhere. Start working with like Kim Wayans. I ain't seen her in nothing in forever. That's the archives right there. Still relevant, but you ain't seen her in nothing. That could be
what about the chick, Rockabye Baby? What's her name? Regina. What's her name? Regina? Because she has a Vanessa Williams. That's who it is. Out for
the other Vanessa Williams.
The other Vanessa Williams. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Man, you're throwing out some names, man. Look, we need to take a poll. We're gonna set up a Culture Marauders poll.
Okay.
For the celebrity comeback on the Nuvysion's channel. That's what we need. We need to put it out there.
Don't let me start Googling. I'm gonna start Googling and be like, who? Where are they now? That's what one of those. Where are they now? Then you just bring them back. You know what I'm saying? You're like, man, I ain't seen them.
Oh, I got you. Isaac Hayes.
Isaac Hayes is dead.
Oh, bring him back.
When he died.
But Richard Roundtree is still around. You could get Shaft.
Everybody out.
When did he die?
Man, it was a while ago. Isaac Hayes been gone for a minute.
normally kill everybody
I
out.
kill everybody
I'm
out.
surprised that she did not
No,
kill
that he
him
was
off.
already dead. I think, hey, but I guess it was an old movie. That's what
I'm
it was
just
old.
thinking about
I just saw him.
I got you. I got a good one, and it's one that'll hit for everybody. Bring on not Lorenz Tate, but Lorenz Tate's brother, the dude that looks just like him.
Oh,
what's his name? Lonnie Tate. Is
Lorenz Tate brother.
So look, we could do a show on like old school actors and where they now actors all day, but I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm hungry. I got a short rib bowl waiting for me. You boys gotta eat. But hey, as always, hey, I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for coming back on. Congratulations on the channel. I will be one of your first subscribers once it's up and running. Hey, fellow Marauders, we just had Step Into the Spotlight, our latest episode with our guest Tamika, Archie Knights, and Stormii Knights. Hey, get out there, subscribe to the channel, and support Black businesses, y'all. Support Black business. We in this together. So we got one more comment. Isaac Hayes died in 2008, Stormii. So I don't think you're going to be getting him anywhere soon.
You don't think he'll come back to life? You're like, I got to do this for Stormii.
Yo, if Isaac Hayes shows up, there's something wrong. 2020 is over. Let's not wish that back any type of nonsense.
That's how irrelevant he was. I didn't even know he was gone.
You guys have been gone for like 13 years, man.
I didn't know he was gone like that. Isaac Hayes.
Hey,
going for him because I didn't even know.
So check it out. Let the fellow Marauders and listeners know where we can find you out in the world.
We are on Facebook as Nuvysion Media Group. You can also come to our group, which is Nuvysion Channel. And you can find me at Tamika Archie Knights on Facebook. You can find Stormii Knights, that's with 2 eyes on Facebook. And we also have a website, which is www.nuvisionmediagroup.com. We're also on TikTok, Nuvysion Media Group, and we're on Instagram, Nuvysion Media Group. And that is
you ain't doing none of them weirdo dances.
Huh?
You ain't doing none of that weirdo dances on TikTok. And oh man,
I'm a
and y'all were synchronized doing it, so that's how I know y'all on there doing them dances.
If we tried that, we wouldn't be synchronized at all.
No, but you actually, it's only one video with me doing the Savage video on Nuvysion Media. Everything else on TikTok, you're going to see Nuvysion stuff. So
right.
our splash for our channel, you're going to see the actual trailer for last season. We have not released. We do have the trailer for this season, but we're not releasing it yet on TikTok. But you can see it on our page.
All right,
on our Facebook pages.
Yeah, it's dope.
There it is. Final thoughts and shout out, ladies. Who you got?
I want to shout out the cast members for supporting us last season and this season. All the new cast members, especially fighting through this pandemic. Thank you so much. I want to thank personally Adam Santos, who is helping us with film festivals and everything, getting content in here. I want to thank some of the new content holders that are coming in to support and allowing us to share their content and entrusting us with their content. I want to thank my wife because we definitely would have not been doing this if she would have not put it in, my eye gates.
Yep. I want to thank TV Startup for helping us out, especially my wife, because she wants to say, okay, yeah, let's do it. Because if it had been up to me, I'd probably still be like, you know what? I think I want to do it. And definitely all our fans, because we starting to find out that we do have fans. So I want to give a big, huge shout out for that and our supporters. Without you guys, none of this would be possible.
All right. So hey, good luck. Best wishes and continued success to both of you. Fellow Marauders, we got Tamika Archie Knights and Stormii Knights from Nuvysion Media Group starting the Nuvysion channel. And look, it's not easy going out there, especially in today's climate and financial situation that we're looking at in the world to pull yourself up and launch something. And these two ladies have done it. So go out and support them. Subscribe and support this art. I like to give my final thoughts and shout outs. I want to give a shout out to my family. My wife is sitting there hanging out with the kids while I'm in here, rocking and rolling and laughing and goofing off and, just getting this good information out. the listeners, my Uncle Rob for tuning in, and everybody else, that tunes in and supports the show, and just, it makes it worth doing, and it's a lot of fun. Also, like, to shout out to the healthcare professionals as usual. Essential workers out there, we ain't out of it. Yeah, we got a new president, but, hopefully he's going to get this right the ship and we can get on with it. Super Bowl's coming. There's only been a handful of fans down here in Tampa. We're going to be on the outside looking in, but I got the best seats in the house on my own couch. So, we're just going to be hanging out, and just be safe out there, y'all. The military, I saw the National Guard, the way those folks were just sitting in a parking garage. They're supposed to be defending the Capitol, and they kind of relegated to a parking garage. Y'all, we got to do better. You can't sit there and ask for help and then treat people like that. So we got to do better. Can't blame Trump no more. We got to do better by our people. So, with that being said, shout out to my uncle in KC, diehard Chiefs fan. He's riding high. They got Patrick Mahomes' cousin coming in there, because he's still in that concussion protocol. But we're going to see what happens. The Bills ain't nothing to play with. They look pretty tough. So, hey, my projections for the weekend, I got Tampa winning, and then unfortunately, I got Buffalo winning. I'm sorry. So we're going to have a Tampa-Buffalo Super Bowl down here in the Bay. So it's going to be fun. And, like I said, just take care of one another. Ways to get a hold of us. If you like the show, there's, something you want to maraud on yourself, there's a number of ways to get a hold of us. Hit us up at Instagram. That's where I do my daily dirt at @the_culture_marauders. Facebook at the Culture Marauders. And then, go ahead and email us. Hey, Kellz, there's something I want y'all to talk about, or I got something I want to get on and talk about at theculturemarauders@gmail.com. Before I get up out of here, hey, rest in peace to Henry Hammer and Hank Aaron, who we lost today. Baseball great, the people's home run king without the steroids. Hey, Barry Bonds, you did it, but you ain't do it naturally, brother. So Hammer Hank is still the king in my book. And, rest in peace. He passed today at the age of 86. So that's history right there. So, hey, ladies, I got to put a plug out there and a request. Find a spot for your boy. Let me get a cameo. Let me be a false DJ in the back or something like that.
A false DJ.
Actually, I'm working on DJing right now, so I might be able to do something. Just don't record it.
We got you.
All right. So, hey, ladies, be safe, and we'll see you soon. Whenever y'all got something to push and promote, or y'all want to announce something, you always got a home here on the Culture Marauders show. So be safe. And with that being said, y'all, one culture, one blood, one love. Peace.